Hi everyone, TSOL Nerf Guy here. Today is gonna be a little of a lot of thing. I got something to talk about. First thing first, we are past 150 subscriber. I have my two winner for the 6 kilogram upgrade spring for Meteor. It is Pirate Johnson, and for the 10 kilogram orbit spring, it is Carlitos Nerf chronograph test. They both left their comment, they both left their vote, and they're the ones selected randomly with random.org. I made a list with the number of the comment, and it's selected for me. Good, that thing is done. Secondly, kind of a bad news. Remember last week, or a little more than that, I spoke about where's the rest of this rival edge line. Apparently that rival hedge line, those little blaster, so far is going to be limited to this Mercury and the Jupiter. Nothing else for now. I know we've seen picture of the Edge Helios. According to a Hasbro source, the rumored rival Edge Helios with a 30 round drum is not gonna come out. The 30 round drum is gonna come out, but with another rival release. That brings me to the second thing about this rival line. On the box art of this Helios, and only on the box art of this Helios, was seen a Chronos updated with the priming grip on top of it and some kind of holster to have it. This Chronos, this Rival Edge series Chronos, is just not gonna be released. Apparently it's just not gonna come out, so we might be able to hope for Rival Edge Helios with regular 12 or 7 round magazine, but that 30 round drum is not gonna come out with that Helios, apparently. That's kind of a bad news and a good news, because in some more recent picture of what we saw of the 30 round drum, the neck of the 30 round drum that goes into the handle of the blaster was white instead of black, like on the box of those Rival Edge in the leak picture we had like a year ago. The neck being white kind of makes me think of a return for the Phantom Corp, and they might, okay, I just speculate here, they might just come out with a new flywheeler, because the new Charger is basically just a Zeus with internal magazine. It takes only C battery like the Zeus. It's basically an updated Zeus. I think they're gonna take this 30 round drum to give us maybe a handle fed magazine, fully automatic flywheeler. That would be neat, because weirdly they put only 30 round in an automatic flywheeler for the Soldier 76 for Overwatch, and that thing still perform, people still like it, even if it got only 30 round. Maybe this was kind of a test to check if a 30 round automatic will have a life. I think yes, and having a return of the Phantom Corp with a 30 round drum, let's say something that looked like an Era but automatic, that would be crazy, because this blaster would not only appear, let's say, with white color like we saw in the latest picture of the drum, but also could come out into the Edge line as a brand new blaster. Like this line, I think they just didn't bring out the Helios and the Chronos because they were just too old blaster, too much criticism maybe about repaint or reshell from the community toward Hasbro. But I think they will only go for new blaster. I hope this line is not gonna be an orphan line with only 2 blaster that have come out. Like the Phantom Corp felt a little like that. They only have a few blaster. They brought out the Prometheus at the end, maybe to keep it alive, but no news ever since. Those came out instead, and apparently this is not the best line for Nerf Rival, because Hasbro looks like they almost let it down. So let's into the future. Hopefully we're gonna have brand new blaster. They may be gonna update other line than blue and red, because they seem to have changed the pattern of having both color in every blaster. Because the roundhouse looks like it's only available in red, the takedown looks like it's only available in red, and the charger only available in blue. So that's done for this. Let's hope it's not dead. It's not only those two, but so far no Helios, no Chronos for the Rival Edge series. The hammer has gone down. We're done for it. Now, little update. A little update about this thing, the TSOL blaster. Okay, I was able to, maybe I can open it at the same time, but I was able to remove the restrictor inside and basically save it, because save the blaster, because the plunger tube and every hole inside was drowning into lubricant. Even the dart came out wet. You see there's lubricant trace all over this blaster. It was full, like almost drowning. I was not expecting that. Other than that, you will see the similarities. There's good sign inside this blaster that it was meant to be a drill at some point, or a screwdriver. I'm gonna show it to you. I got some proof because I opened it. Yeah, this is like a weird little thing to open. You need to move the panel, but I think it's a good way. It hides most of the screws. So let's open that thing completely, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Here we are. The fake battery door with like 2+ sign. Maybe you just open it like that. You put connectors inside, and then you can put batteries. So if you ever want to put LED inside, a small LED somewhere, pierce a hole to have some light, you have some space for batteries and some kind of space for an on-off switch. That may be the biggest up point about this blaster. Return spring is pretty stiff. Oops, there goes the catch. There goes the catch. Anyway, this little catch here goes there. Quite simple. And you see this plunger tube. This is like literally. Here is your plunger tube, the complete assembly. And here's your cylinder. It's ridiculous. Completely. I mean, I can't upgrade it to one extent. I already cut the welding here because the dart shoots better when it's directly on the bottom. I would need to do some further sanding of my barrel because there's still some little piece of plastic that drips on the dart. But I managed to have a 46 out of this thing with the stock spring. Can't really find a spring that fits. I tried, some of them are too hard. Maybe I would have to replace this thing with a priming bolt that go out on each side to help for the priming. This thing just doesn't go inside of the plunger, and I'm afraid it's gonna move too much. And this thing is stiff, but not that much. If I could find one exactly like this, a little more powerful, maybe I could, but I really don't see the point. Maybe with the sanding here, there's a way to improve it. With half dart, it's slightly better. Maybe with the internal of another one that goes a little further, but still we only have total of maybe 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches of possible movement if I upgrade everything. So no, I don't think there's really much thing to out of it. I will try to hit 60 or 65 with it, but I'm not expecting more. Maybe with a second spring sitting here, hopefully it's not gonna interfere with the catch. Maybe I can try it now. Maybe I can just try it now. Is it? Yes, it will. The catch will go on it. Maybe not. Maybe not. With some luck, it will stay in place. But I will need to put what? 1 coil, 2 coil. It will be loose. Oh my god. It'll be loose. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, maybe I'm gonna try this thing, putting a second spring, but I really don't see the point. This blaster is lost hope. This is basically a waste of my time. This is not quality. Don't buy those things. They're not upgradable. I might expect, like I'm telling you, a 60 FPS. I managed to get 45, 46 with the restrictor removed with a half dart shove at the bottom. It's really a shame because with a good barrel, I would have to shorten it or move this plunger tube further. I don't know. I don't know how to exactly make it. Yeah, I could just shave that thing and maybe I have a 3D printed one, a different one, because, come on, this thing was a drill at some point. You got the batteries, you got the switch, and you got this thing, which is shaped like a motor. Honestly, it's shaped like a motor and it goes exactly where a direct drive screwdriver motor would go in a cheap screwdriver shell, except there's a tack rail on top of it and it's slightly longer because normally they would screw some kind of cheap tin transmission on top of it to add torque to the motor. But besides that, that's just a drill that shoots darts. Really not a good thing. I don't recommend it at all. I'm gonna send the barrel. I'm gonna convert it. Sorry everyone, we got cut there. Ran out of memory card in the other camera. That's why I changed it up to finish this video. Basically, I was saying that this thing is crap. It's not worth anybody's time. You got a nice shell, but that's it. Stay away from it. Keep your good time for your good mods. Another big congratulations to Carlitos, Nerf chronograph test, and Pirate Johnson to be both my winner for my first giveaway. That's it for today. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at that old nerve guy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. If you have any suggestion, if you want to see a mod or maybe have a question about a non-working blaster, please leave it in the comment. I always read them and I always try to answer them really fast. No, hopefully we're gonna see something else coming in the edge line. It's not dead. Let's keep hope. This was Dave Fatag. See you next time. Bye.